Welcome back, ladies and gents. It's time for the second series of the night here in the ANZ Pro League, featuring some Southeast Asian pals. We're coming into Rise versus Legacy, and we're jumping straight into map 2. Unfortunately, our friends over here at, well, I guess it's fortunately if you're on Legacy, but Rise were unable to field their first player, so we're going to have to hop over to the second map, and Legacy will start up with a 1-0. But map number 2 is gonna be sick because it's Pigjunior versus Yours. Yours is so good now, it's crazy. He's also hilarious if you ever watch any of his interviews.
Oh, yeah?
So please check him out. I can't remember if it was WCS Season 3 or Season 4, but he gave us a lot of good laughs there. Showing a bit of his personality, and he has just gotten better and better since. And we also have Pigjunior, who is actually new to you, Moonglade.
Yeah, I should probably know him, but it's kind of exciting to see Pig's brother up competing as well, a Terran player, and from what I hear, quite good as well. So I'm very excited to see this match.
Yeah, I mean, when the players are ready, we'll get started because this is an exciting one. In Season 1, these guys came up against each other as well. And it was the funnest game because Pigjunior was actually super far behind after, I think it was a Roach build from Yours. And he pulled like the craziest comeback. It was multi-prong, there was sick micro, and he ended up winning it for Legacy when they were down 0-2. So it was a really, really awesome match. And that for me, like everyone knew Pigjunior is pretty good at the game. But that for me, like it was just such a great match for him.
Well, that's going to make it even more interesting. Maybe Yours is coming into this with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Some payback is due. Such a thing. And maybe we'll see more of the same. I'd love to see another Roadshow win and see if he can seal the deal this time around. Yeah.
Oh, man. It would be really, really great to see. And Yours has become increasingly more well-rounded. Because for the longest time, you have your like tier 1 players, your probes, your seethers, your Arguses. And then you have the tier 2 who maybe haven't won a WCS yet, but have gotten close, and who are arguably kind of tier 1 by this point anyway. And for a while, that was people like Mighty Kiwi and Crimson, who at this point, they're insane. So in my mind, they're tier 1. But then you had the guys who kind of sat between like tier 2 and 3. And Yours was one of those guys for the longest time. But man, I'm hyped for this guy in 2018 because he's just looking real good. But we are loaded into Abiogenesis, and in the bottom right, here's another relatively new player who has been doing absolutely sick. This is Pigjunior.
And up here, in the top left, we do have the Red Zerg. From Rise, it is Yours. Oh, Yours, what do you have planned? It would be a beautiful thing if it was a Roach all-in again, but we'll have to wait and see. And we are seeing a very early gas as well from the notorious Pigjunior.
Yeah. I'm keen to see how this guy's playing. He's really, really strong with Bio. I think he has dabbled a little bit in mech, but I guess for your information as well, Moonglade, because I think both you and I went on a bit of a hiatus over the summer.
Took a little break
in StarCraft.
Okay. Summer holiday.
In the first season of WCS this year, so early January, this guy actually came 4th in WCS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
He's no slouch.
Not one bit, apparently. Yeah. I'd love to see Pig versus him at some point, brother versus brother.
It was funny too because we had Pig on the casting desk.
Yeah, oh man.
Casting his little brother, like that's got to be a mind trip considering that Pig was like a guy in top 4 WCS not so long ago.
That would be funny to see. I'd like to see that. But yeah, so far so much is standard right now. We just see a Reaper opening with a fast expansion. Zerg, fast expansion with enough gas to get speed nice and quick. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. With this map, just looking at the layout, looking at the size of it, I wonder what do you feel about what race really benefits on this one? I kind of feel like for instance, like the high ground there that leads up to the natural, it definitely help favor Terran and like defending against most things as well. Like very easy to get some nice choke points going on.
Yeah, like, again, it's not the biggest map, but you've got some nice opportunities for attack. In the last series we saw on it, you can sort of sneak units around a different path and sort of bypass the Reaper or the settlings that might be sitting out the front of your base. Nice micro from Pigjunior so far.
Yeah, he's doing well. Oh, is he going to keep it alive though? It doesn't look like it. A little too greedy. Is he going to cancel the spore? Yours? Yes.
I'm keen to see how this game evolves. We've got an Evo chamber coming down quite quickly again, so I wonder if we might see
interesting
drops or +1, because we do have the Overlord speed coming in. That's still pretty common because people like to scout in that Terran base, obviously. But you know, if you have the option, he is pumping out a bunch of lings.
Let's have a look here. He's going to have 100 gas in a second, so he can go for that melee. And chooses not to. Oh my goodness, we're going to see some juicy ling drops. Yours keeping up with the cheese. He wants that revenge against Pigjunior.
He is. And I think, you know, speaking of WCS earlier on in the year, I think yours is actually the guy that might have robbed him of 3rd place.
Oh, really?
I'll have to go look at my illegal act and confirm that, but I think he has done really well, because I remember he got deep in WCS. I can't remember if it was this season or season 4 of last year, but he would know a bit about Pigjunior's play, and maybe that's come into the preparation of this build for this best of 1 here.
Oh boy, here we go. There's not too much here to kind of defend against this. That Banshee's going to do a lot of good if he can get up with the cloak as well. And here it comes. Everything going to be going up the ramp here. Everyone going to be holding that choke point. Is it going to be enough, though? 3 queens in this drop. Focusing down that Banshee.
Getting those queens in on the action. The siege tank doing its best here at the back for Pigjunior, but he just was not prepared for this much this early on. And these queens are even getting in on the SCV kills. And GG, my goodness. Quick game from Rise there.
That was a juicy cheese, and yours certainly got his revenge. Wow, just, I guess, read like a book, and he knew what he had to do. He scouted it, and I guess just such a tech-heavy opening, going for straight to Banshee with no real Hellions in between, just makes it such an easy target for that sort of drop.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's good as well. Yours taking that map there, because now we're at a 1-1 situation, making up for that walkover on the first map. A little bit more of an even playing ground for the next couple of players to try and bring it home. So absolutely glad to see that. As much of a Legacy fan as I am, they're not going up 2-0. This night might be way too short for my liking. So very well done there by yours.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited for the rest of this one. The next matchup looks awesome too. Asura versus Peppy on Catalyst. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, Insane is on the ball here. I don't think we even need to take a break for these guys.
Keep
provided
going.
the players are ready to rock and roll, let's just
roll
into it.